Hey guys, and welcome back to another Late Night Thoughts. So today we're talking about something that I discussed recently, which was Jurassic World 4 supposedly coming out and these recent developments. So today we're talking about specifically the addition of Gareth Edwards. Director Gareth Edwards is going to be directing this film, the fourth edition in the Jurassic World series, or the seventh in the overall Jurassic universe. So I wanted to talk about that news and just kind of give my thoughts on what I think of a guy like Gareth Edwards joining the project. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is his Godzilla 2014 film, which I feel like is the best kind of comparison or kind of feel of what we could expect to see from him in a Jurassic Park film. Obviously, you're dealing with the big monster there, rampaging, so kind of some similar themes. I really liked the Godzilla 2014. I like that it was kind of well, firstly, it was a return to the more kind of traditional style of Godzilla, battling monsters and whatnot, wreaking havoc. But at the same time, what I specifically liked about it and what reminded me of the Jurassic Park films at the time was that less is more approach. You didn't really get to see Godzilla in this film in his full form until almost basically halfway through the film. And you don't even really get to see him fighting any other monsters till pretty much at the end of the film. So he did subtle hints here and there of the monsters. He didn't show them all the time constantly. He would reference them, hint at them, use shadows and different sort of effects to build that tension, but without actually revealing them, which was a very specific thing that Steven Spielberg did in the first Jurassic Park movie too. So that kind of aspect there is something that I'd be really excited to see done in a Jurassic World film. As for what the story is going to be, we have no idea. Obviously, there was the recent announcement that in a previous video I talked about that David Kirk would be returning to pen the script for this film, which, that's a promising thing. Obviously, he adapted the screenplay for the first Jurassic Park film, and we know how that turned out. So, yeah, look, the pieces are there. I'm happy. I can't think of a director, an up-and-coming director sort of who would be more sort of fitting for this sort of film, or who has like a resume that is kind of aligned with making a Jurassic Park film. Obviously I'd love to see Steven Spielberg return and give it one more try, but if it's not going to be him, the guy who did Godzilla 2014 to me seems like a decent pick. I'm excited for that. And I've even liked his, obviously the Rogue One he did as from the Star Wars films, and that was probably my favorite film of the Disney Star Wars era. Then I even saw his film The Creator, which I thought was pretty good too. Like I quite liked that one, and even though it didn't do so well, I appreciated it for what it was. But yeah, like I think there's plenty to be excited about here with this. Even though my biggest question is always going to be the script. What is the script going to be for this film? Because I have no issues with the directing and all that sort of stuff. I think that'll all be great, the cinematography and whatnot. But we need the script to be right. We need there to be a good story that doesn't just shove dinosaurs in our face every 2 minutes. We need that breathing time. We need that Jurassic sort of tension building that we used to get from the older films. So I'm excited to see now that he's on board. It'll give me a bit more excitement, but I'm still tentative about it a bit. But that's my quick overall thoughts on this one, guys. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.